Unfortunately, I recently broke my Sony a5000. The wind knocked it over and did this to the lens. I brought it to the local camera shop to see if I could get it fixed, and when I picked it back up after they told me it couldn't be fixed, I stopped at a thrift store before heading back when this big piece of kit caught my attention. Broken camera in hand, I acquired this vintage Canon video camera for a solid $19. Let's take a look.
This is the Canon VC30 that I acquired. Unfortunately, I'm unable to use it since I don't have a recording deck with the battery. I've been looking at it. Apparently the Panasonic Q5000 or something works with it, and it's cheaper than the Canon one. This is how a $2,000 camera from 1984 is held. Have your eyepiece right here, which folds open, and you can see that it's just a small CRT with a mirror. It conveniently folds off to the side so that it's easier to carry. This is an aftermarket lens, which on its own is about $50, so I lucked out big time on this one. On the bottom, it's carpeted. That's the correct term I'm gonna use. It's carpeted so that it's nice and comfortable on your shoulder for long periods of time. Also on this side, we have our keyboard. It has a built-in titler, which is very high tech for 1984. That attributes to the price tag. But it isn't a QWERTY keyboard, it is in alphabetical order. But this was the early 80s, so it's kind of what you expect. As you can see, you have all the different titling settings right there. Moving to the back, we have our power standby, as well as this 10-pin camera connector. This goes to your recording box. Then we got focus, white balance. On this side, we have our grip with zoom. And this camera is extremely comfy to use. Well, I haven't used it. It's very comfy to hold. It's fun. 20 bucks. This thing is fun even as a prop. But I do hope to get it working one day.
This isn't my only vintage video camera. I also happen to have this Bell & Howell Soundstar from 1978, which means we're gonna compare the two cameras. Let's just open this box. Here you have the Soundstar camera, as well as the included microphone, meaning that your video will have audio. Looking at the camera itself, we have our film compartment. Then we have a single view piece straight through the glass. Right here we have zoom, and you have your focus controls up here on the lens. And then we also have our audio inputs and our other miscellaneous buttons and displays. Now, these cameras are vastly different. They're 6 years apart from each other, and this was a pretty generic home video camera, whereas the Canon is a $2,000 professional grade video camera. And I mean, just looking at the difference in size is pretty crazy. Now, we're gonna test the microphone that's included on the Soundstar. Here we are testing the mono microphone that came with a Bell & Howell Soundstar. This is what 1978 sounds like. Yep. It's mono. Thank you for watching.